It's week 2 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see Derek Carr. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Saints and the Cowboys, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Thank you all for joining us here in week number 2. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we got a great one this week, partner. One of the only games league-wide featuring 2 teams who both won their openers.
Yeah, it's been mission accomplished so far, each off to the start that they envisioned as the season began. And while it's only week 2, whoever can come out of this one with a win and jump to 2-0 has everybody in their division looking up at them.
Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
Well, it was another very statistically productive season down in New Orleans for Derek Carr a season ago. Another 25 touchdowns, almost 4,000 yards. And what I love about this guy is he is remarkably durable. He's played 15-plus games all 10 seasons that he's been a starter in this league. That's called the ability of durability, to be there for you guys. Now, the next step in New Orleans is to take this franchise to the playoffs.
Carr starting with a throw. He's taking a shot on his first play. He's got it inside the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically, and a lot of answers have to be found defensively.
So the Saints making the call here. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Pistol snap to Carr. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, the defense didn't put up much of a fight on that opening drive, but they sure woke up a little there to deny the extra 2 points.
Yeah, you really hate to give up a quick touchdown and 2 more points on top of it, so it does salvage a little bit of pride. Lets them have something positive to take the next time they hit the field.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Prescott opening with a pass. Ferguson there to bring it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ezekiel Elliott makes the catch. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Dak throwing again. Escapes the puck, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Good blocking on the return. He gets 23 out of it. And the Saints will get set to take over. New set of downs for him from the 46. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Carr off the play fake. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up. This is Alvin Kamara with it. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Here's Carr. Stiff arm success. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Running for it, Kamara. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
And the Saints, 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. There it is, touchdown New Orleans! The Saints making a 12-point game in the 1st. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Saints trying a 2-point conversion once again.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Well, an aggressive mindset not working for them early on here. 2-point tries following both touchdowns, Brock, and neither have been successful.
Well, I hope they worked on a lot of 2-point plays this week because they're going to be chasing points the rest of the way. Hopefully, they can find some better success on future 2-point chances.
Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Dak now from the gun. Got Lamb, and it's complete. Continuing to move past the 45. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it 3rd and 10. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's gonna run for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. They run it from the gun with Elliott. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the Saints' 13-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. This throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And the lead is back down to 9.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Carr with it on 1st. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Blitz coming, Carr. He's got it deep downfield. It's a New Orleans touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. This one's caught. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And now bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Willie Gay there on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
This one misses the tight end. And that makes it 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys working here. 1st and 10 from the 41. Prescott here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. And play wrapped up by Demario Davis. From the 40 on 2nd down. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
The Saints and Chris Olave ready to take over once again on offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone, but through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Carr now on 1st and 10. He puts everything behind this one. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Now the Saints to the line for another two-point try.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
Looking to throw, Carr. On the move, headed right. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner, netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 34. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And he gets in, touchdown! The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a blocked extra point on the play.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be...
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. He puts some power on a deep one left. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get more points to end a lopsided first half. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? The Saints trying a 2-point conversion once again.
The Saints will line up for the two.
Now Carr buys time, rolling right. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Sometimes you just got to call your own number. You know, as soon as he makes that choice, there was no one, and I mean no one, who was going to keep him from making it in.
Groupie to kick off for
Here's
the
Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Cowboys are ready to go on offense a final time in this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So at halftime, the Saints fighting to an advantage on the road. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, back to you and Brock in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front with that game closing in on halftime. Baker Mayfield has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Aaron Rodgers with 2 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. The Chargers trying to even their mark at 1-1 after dropping their opener a week ago. For the Saints, this is why they signed him. They got a strong performance from their quarterback, Derek Carr. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now here's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 16-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Complete over the middle. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. To throw is Prescott. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing on first is Prescott. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Once again, Elliott. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again, the lead 22.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Saints and Derek Carr about ready to get back to work. And the type of game that he has been putting together, wow, we're going to see some of these highlights now, Brock, and I expect a lot of times over the next week, too. He has thrown this offense to the end zone time and again. What a showing. This is one of the elite games that we have seen from him. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Back to the air, Carr. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Now the Saints to the line for another 2-point try. He's throwing for it! And he's got it. They certainly weren't hurting for points, but hey, why not add 2 more onto the massive lead they've got? All right, I know the old adage, there is no lead that is safe in the NFL, but Brock, this lead actually feels pretty safe to me. Not sure they needed to go for 2 at this point.
Well, I'm pretty sure you know what this feels like one thing to me. Stat padding. And it's just going to come back to you at some point. Maybe not in this game, but down the road. You start padding your stats to show off, oh, look how many points we scored. Look how great a job we did. Start patting yourself on the back. Yeah, you're usually going to get hit and knocked on your backside at some point.
Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cowboys about set to take over. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He's throwing deep to the left side, into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the The Saints have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, Carr. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Running back sent in motion. That's caught for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Saints have it as we start the 4th, and they can probably go on cruise control with that lead. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Kamara now on 1st and 10. Has a lane inside the 25. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Well, he got his own miscue back, so no harm, no foul, but they are still not happy seeing him putting that football on the ground.
It's not like he just dropped it, though. It took a pretty nice hit to jar it free, but what do they teach you? When you got a nice game, what do you got to do?
Ball security, Brock, is job security.
Put that on a T-shirt.
They'll run with Kamara. Has the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints throwing 6 more on the blowout. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
The Saints trying a 2-point conversion once again.
The Saints will line up for the
Carr setting to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they aren't slowing down in the slightest. 2 more to their lead. Man, what a blowout we've got here.
Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. That'll be complete to Elliott. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Throw complete to Lamb. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. From the gun is Prescott. Brought in by Elliott. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Another throw for Prescott. Doesn't make the connection. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
This finds Cooks complete.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Saints moments away from a 2-0 start. New set of downs for him from the 46. Counter give to Kamara. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. Works his way to the 35. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Saints continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. First and 10, Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Prescott here from the gun. That finds Elliott complete. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And all the touchdowns are sure going to catch some eyes around the league, but sure not unexpected for those of us who saw how well he was throwing it back when he got his first couple of scores.
Yeah, and if anything, he's only continued to improve and play better as this defense tried and failed to find any way to slow him down.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Trying to set this up quick. Wow, they're going to pass it here. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So it's going to be third and short coming up.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Carr with it on third and short. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So this is a win on the road for the Saints. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Dallas.